Good morning, I'm Tony Smith. I'm a certified athletic trainer from Sports Center Physical Therapy, and I'm here at Cador State Park on behalf of the Hanover YMCA to talk to you about the transition areas for their upcoming adventure race, which will be held in August of this year. Again, we touched on in our first segment about the importance of transitions. In your training, you should have already practiced this. On race day, it's going to be very important to set up a proper transition area, because you don't want to spend a lot of time transitioning from the run to the bike, or the bike to the run, or the bike to the canoe. That's wasted time. So it's important to have an organized, seamless transition. So I've set up a mini transition area here behind me. I like to put a white towel on the ground. Again, it breaks up the background. Have everything laid out and organized, so when I come in off the run and I'm looking for my bike stuff, I know exactly where it's at. If I come off the bike and I'm looking for my running gear, I know exactly where it's at. So, some helpful tips I like to use. While on the run, in my running shoes, I like to use a shoe tie clip. And all that does, it just helps you get in and out of your shoes very quickly. Up in this position, it's tight, you can run, your shoes are not going to come loose. When coming off the run, you can simply press a button, put it down, spread the shoe. You can get these clips in any of your local running shoe stores or your running specialty shoe stores. Again, you just untie the shoelaces, apply them, and you're ready to go. It makes getting in and out of your running shoes very easy, very quick with that. For my nutritional needs on the run, I like to have a waist water bottle carrier. Water bottle just fits in the back. You can fill that with whatever you prefer. Water, Gatorade. This one also has a zip pouch which you can carry extra gels if need be. And again, when on the run or anytime with the gels, make sure you're using a flask. Again, we don't want to have our litter out on this beautiful state park. So again, before the race starts, make sure you're filling your flask with your gels that you're going to be using out on the course. Again, you should be taking those gels about every 20 to 30 minutes, depending on the distance that you're running that day. When transitioning from the run to, say, the bike, I like to use a camelback system because then my hands are free. Or I also use the camelback while canoeing. Again, while I'm using those hands to power the boat, I like to be able to take water in or Gatorade without having to find a water bottle. So, I use a camelback system. In this, we just have a bladder. We can fill that with water or Gatorade, again, whatever you prefer. This one has another pouch, again, for extra supplies. It can be extra gels, whatever you want to put in there. There are different camelbacks out on the market, some that have more pockets, some that have less. And again, all this does, it just applies to your back. And then gives you hands free. As a nozzle, you can drink from this on the mountain bike and also on the canoe. It's very easy, just has a simple clip coming off the bike or the canoe, and I'm going to go on a run. I'll usually take this off. If you prefer, you can leave it on for a run. It's pretty lightweight and doesn't weigh you down. Also for the bike, make sure, again, you're going to need a biking helmet. Make sure that's ready to go. I prefer laying it down, having the straps open, having my sunglasses inside. Get my sunglasses on first. Again, they're not only sunglasses, they're also safety devices. Again, when you're mountain biking, you can get debris kicked up, you can get branches that get in your way, so you want to make sure your eyes are protected out there. Get your biking helmet on, and then you can leave the transition area. I also have, back in my transition area, I have my clipless pedals. If you're a person that uses clipless pedals, make sure those shoes or the ties are open. Get out of your running shoes, get in your clipless pedals as soon as possible. Also, I also like to just set extra nutritional needs that I feel I may need. An extra water bottle, as I can take a drink while transitioning in and out. Lay extra gels out in case I run out on the run or it's late in the race. I just need some extra nutrition for the final segment of the race. The other thing you want to make sure you have while mountain biking is repair tools. Make sure you're bringing along an extra tube in case of a flat. Make sure you're bringing along tire levers to get the tire open in order to get the inner tube in. The other thing I like to use to inflate the tire rather than carrying a bike pump is just a simple CO2 cartridge. It has a threaded end, and then you can buy a nozzle. You can buy these in any of your local bike shops. You simply apply that in. You press this lever, CO2 comes out and inflates your tire immediately. Be careful though, if you're using this type of system, this is going to get very, very cold. So I always tell people, just keep your hand up towards the top. Do not touch this. Again, very, very cold. So it's lightweight, it's easy to carry, and you don't have to have an extra piece of gear like a bike pump with you at all times. So hopefully the transitions for you are going to be seamless and quick. Again, have them organized. Practice these on your training. When you're going and doing your brick workouts, it's a fantastic time to practice getting from your running shoes into your bike shoes, or from your bike shoes into your running shoes. Again, hopefully these tips will help you have a safe and successful race day. And on behalf of Sports Center Physical Therapy and the Hanover YMCA, here's wishing you a happy race day.